This is true. So the reason I could do some of this stuff is I used to be an atheist. Some of you know that. And back when I was an atheist, I heavily studied psychic phenomena. I studied ghosts. I mean, I really studied this stuff. Paranormal activity, spirituality. I studied. Matter of fact, as you may see, but in a one-on-one place, I would easily convince people that I could read their minds, that I could tell their future, and that they could encounter a ghost through me. All right? I always let people know it was charlatanism, because it is. But I could do it, okay? And listen, so I want to tell you this is true. So I've experienced, I've studied. I practiced it as far as pretending, right? Never believed any of it. I'm a skeptic to the core. And I included God in that. But remember what I said about when you experience God, you then, remember Simon the Sorcerer, he experienced God, he realized all that other stuff was garbage? I was a skeptic about God too. But one day, I don't have time for the whole story. One day I got on my knees, not believing. And I sought God. I just thought I'd try it. Just like you might just think, hey, I'll try the psychic, I'll try the medium, I'll try talking to my dead loved ones. I just thought I'd try it. And I said something like this, almost exactly. God, I don't know if you're real, but if you show yourself to me, I'll follow you. And in a millisecond of time, I went from being the skeptic of skeptics. I went from being the one who would call every psychic fake, every ghost hunter fake, every witch fake. I still call them fake, but who called God fake, to never being able to deny him again. And let me tell you this, if you're here today and you're seeking something true, if you're seeking something real, if you're seeking the actual supernatural power that really exists, seek God and you will find him. All you're going to find out in the world, all you're going to find chasing after the psychics and the spiritual healings, the crystal healings and the ghost hunters and the fortune tellers, all you're going to find is that fake, counterfeit garbage. It's not worth a thing. It's not worth a thing. It's all of Satan. It's just lies, lies, lies. Lies are his native language. When he speaks lies. And when they're lying to you, they're speaking the language of the devil to deceive you. But if you would seek God today, you will find him. And when you experience God, when you experience what's real, you will never turn to a counterfeit again. And so what do you do if you're here today and you are a Christian and you put your hope in these things? I want to tell you because it says so in Acts. Listen to this. Many who became believers, these are believers. What did they do? Because, man, they were investing in psychics and spiritual things and witchcraft and all these things. It says here's what they did. They confessed their sinful practices. No, I'm not going to do that anymore. That was wrong. I should have come after you. And a number of them who had been practicing witchcraft brought their spell books and they burned them in a public bonfire. Listen, this is crazy. It says this, the value of the books was several $million. So the message about the Lord spread quickly and had a powerful effect. What did they recognize? They had several $1 million worth of books, and you know what they recognized? They were worthless garbage. They were worthless garbage, fit for the fire. And if you're here today and you're not a believer, seek God and you will find him. You don't need to settle for a counterfeit. And if you're here and you're a Christian and you follow Christ, throw that junk out in this worthless garbage. For everything you need, you can turn to the one who can actually do something about it, actually save you, and empower you with the Holy Spirit, with true power that comes from God, not this garbage. So thank you today. We're going to pray, but thank you for giving me the privilege of being your fake psychic, your fake witch, and your fake ghost hunter. And Polly says hi.